This is interesting. Hey there! Ulti Zeta here, and welcome to something very unexpected, I guess. Probably because nobody in their right mind really has any idea what the hell I'm doing right now. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure either. Welcome to a new Let's Play of this game called Eyra the Crow Maiden. I don't know why I said that very weird. Eyra the Crow Maiden. This is a game that, as far as I can tell, was a crowd-funded indie project for a retro game developed for the NES, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis. So, it's a modern game developed for classic consoles. There were physical versions that were on the Kickstarter, and I think viable, but you can also just buy the ROM straight wholesale. So here I am. I bought the ROM, and I'm playing it on BizHawk on an emulator on my computer. So, that's neat, but if you want to play the game, it exists in NES and Genesis form. I think there is a Super Nintendo version, apparently, that's coming out, that's not out yet. And also, apparently, the NES version is coming to the Switch, so that's neat. But either way, I'm playing the Genesis version because... not because I have any real affinity for the Genesis, but just because I would prefer that visually to the NES. And the Super Nintendo version doesn't exist right now, so that's a thing. Either way, I found out about this game due to a friend of mine called Mel, and she talked about it very briefly, and I was like, I'm gonna look into this game. And I looked into it, and it's a platformer, and I don't know, it just intrigued me. So here I am. So... the barbarian soldiers of the tribe rest by the fire after a long day of hunting. They live in a peaceful land, so their temple city is rarely put in danger. That night, everything was about to change. For the Eternal Marauder approached silently, by sea with evil intentions. One by one, the soldiers were defeated by the Dark Ruler and taken to a far land to be experimented on, with forbidden powers from another dimension. Oh. Magalore, what the hell are you doing here? Eyra, go! You must travel to distant shores and rescue our men. The crows will help you on your quest. Be safe. Be brave. The font makes that look like the word be sate, which is not right at all, but whatever. Oh, thank God, I can finally stop listening to that title screen music. It was a cool song, but, while a cool song, listening to it for like an hour while I try and get my controller working was mind-numbing. So, did you know, fun fact, the Switch Pro controller sometimes does not work with programs, unless it's not wired. Anyways, looks like there are 3 buttons because it's a Genesis game. You can jump, you can swing a sword, and you can send a crow to attack. But only a limited number of times, it looks like. Okay, there was probably a number counting down on the thing down below that I wasn't paying attention to. The game is slightly lagging. I'm gonna blame that on my computer in 1 second. Close some programs that I have open, just in case they're, like, slowing shit down. Okay, now the only things I have open are OBS and the game. That'll hopefully help it run better. I would not expect that an emulated Genesis game would run slowly on my computer, yet here we are. I'm starting to think that my computer that got built for me is not exactly the pinnacle powerhouse that I was hoping it would be when it got made for me back in 2017. Either way, as far as I can tell, the whole point of this game is that you're this badass barbarian girl saving barbarian guys who got captured, and you have a pet crow. And that really was like, yeah, that seems neat. Let's give it a shot. So here I am giving it a shot. I don't know how long the game is. There was a long play I saw by some hack dude. Hack in the sense that he plays hacks, not in the fact that he himself is a hack. I also don't know if they are he. They might not be. I didn't know. I didn't watch the video. All I saw, it was me trying to find a freaking logo for the game, which was really difficult to do. Oh, I got an axe now. And the game looked like it was apparently an hour long, so I don't know. It might not be a long Let's Play. You might not be in this for the long haul, but I don't know. I was interested, so I wanted to try it.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the jump is not reflected. The jump, I'm noticing, has nothing to do with the attack button. That's the word I'm trying to figure out. So you can jump as much as you want to, like without it affecting like your jump height. So it's interesting that like I don't know. I don't have a ton to talk about, admittedly. I was very intrigued by the game, and like I wanted to just play it. It looked neat. That's the most I can say. And a lot of this stuff that is here is like feels kind of simple to an extent, I guess. Like very basic observational stuff. We're saving guys. We're fighting skeletons. There's only a few buttons. So everything is as it is. I'm assuming now that we found all the guys, we can get to the end of the stage, and that'll be that. The thing I was gonna say is that I feel like it's kind of weird to attack these floating crows. Do they hurt you? They don't. So they're just kind of there for power-ups. It feels weird that we attack them. But oh well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The money gives me higher score, but I don't know what the score does, if anything. Oh, I got hit and I lost my axe. Interesting. I don't have a whole ton to say. I don't know. I'm just kind of in this for the ride, and I guess so are you guys.
Thank you.
Like, we're experiencing it together. That's the fun of doing blind Let's Plays. Especially of games that people don't really know. Like this one. I don't know, I've done indie games before, so like... And I like platformers. So, yeah. The other thing that kind of I liked is the fact that, like, since I'm emulating this, if things go poorly, I can just save state. I took 2 damage from that. Can I have a steak, please? Thank you. So my knife is even weaker now. I find it weird that, like, you can take hits to become, like, weaker, I guess, but when you gain health, you don't become stronger. I don't know. I also don't know if there's anything necessarily to be gained by getting all the guys in a stage, but I'm gonna try to do it anyway, because that's kind of like the point of the game, you know? Sometimes in this area, it's also kind of tricky to see what is wall and what is not. I'm not entirely sure what the bags do. They just seem to be bags, I guess. What I'm really looking for is a weapon upgrade. There we go. Got my scimitar back. It's not the axe. But it's better than nothing. Also, the game is still slightly lagging. I'm just blaming my computer. Apparently my computer's not very good. Maybe I need a new computer. Who knows? I mean, it did get built 5 years ago, so... Who knows? Okay. Oh, there's a guy down there. I want to get the guy! There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They're very polite. Polite barbarians. Alright, this is the last guy here.
Thank you.
Well, I still have the scimitar. Interesting. I guess that the weak knife is either relative to, like, even lower health, or just a certain number of hits. Who knows? It's weird. I was kind of expecting, like, a boss fight of some kind by this point. I got some of these, so might as well use them, you know? I don't want to become a hoarder of my birds. I'm surprised I did not take damage there, but I'll take it. Alright. I am enjoying this so far. It seems neat. It's only the first level, though, so who knows? Maybe it'll... I am playing this on the Genesis, so who knows? Maybe I'll be afflicted with Sonic the Hedgehog syndrome. I don't have a ton to say. Admittedly, that's kind of an issue sometimes with me in platformer games, especially something as simple as this. There's not always a ton for me to talk about, since my commentary tends to be focused solely on, like, the game and what I'm doing, and what I'm seeing. So if I'm not, like, if everything is just kind of, like, simple out like this so far, where it's just like, yep, we're in a kind of grassy mountain area, or we're rescuing dudes.
Thank you.
Some of them have shirts on, some of them don't. It's like, I don't know. What do you want me to say? Music's good. Enemies are easy to kill. I don't know. I'm fairly experienced with platformer games in a large sense of, like, so far, like, nothing's really jumping out to me as, like, super difficult. Although I'm not always the best at retro platformers, so I don't know how retro this one's gonna be. Then again, I have played, like, the Mega Man and Mega Man X games. Why am I trying to attack you? I don't attack you. So, maybe some of that experience is coming here. Although, if I had to compare this to anything, without having played the games, I would probably guess that this is a little more Castlevania-y-esque. Maybe not necessarily with the rigidity, because, like, you can move around in the air as much as you want to. But, like, just the general sense of, like, limited attack with limited range attack with a limited number of ranged attacks, if that statement makes sense. The projectiles, basically, what I'm talking about. Limited number of projectiles that you acquire across the course of the stage. Fuck you. I got an extra life. Oh. It's a man! Ah! Well, I died. I'm not entirely sure how to dodge that attack. I'm not doing well at this. I'm just gonna pause and make a save state. Just because I don't know where a game over is gonna put me. Okay. Okay, I can continue right here. Alright, that's what I was worried about. It resets the score. Okay, so you can jump, like, there. I'm not entirely sure how to dodge that one, but when he's... Like, I mean, obviously I can be right here to attack. But I move kind of slowly, so it's hard to reach that point. Alright, there we go. I just need to understand, like, how to actually dodge those things. But okay. There we go. Ooh. I like the sound of this song. Yeah, so, like, the only thing there was just me not being entirely sure how to dodge those attacks, and also only having 3 hit points to work with at any point. So, it was kind of rough, but once I learned that you could just jump the middle one was the thing that was hitting me the most, I think. Once I learned you could jump that, it turned out a little better. I might just do some short episodes for this if this game really is only an hour long. So, like, I've already been recording for 20 minutes, so maybe I'll just end here and have this be a sort of, like, video lengths that are more reminiscent of my other Let's Plays, and not my more recent ones that are, like, 30 minutes or 40 minutes long. Instead, I'll have one that's about 20 minutes. I don't know. We'll see. I think it depends on how long the other stages are, how long the next video goes out. But for now, I think I'm going to end here and have just be a simpler, shorter episode. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to the rest of this game and seeing it. And, yeah. I don't know. If you want this game, you can download it on itch.io, probably. Or just buy a physical version, or get it on Switch or something if it comes out eventually. I only saw a trailer for it on Switch. I don't know if it's out, but it might be out by the time you guys see this, because I'm recording this in, May. My brain is all over the place. Very distracted. I don't know what's going on. Either way, see you guys next time for more Eyra the Crow Maiden. See you guys then.